Mrs. Maina, and I'm born again. So I want to clown it all. I want to clown what we've been told. So leo tumeambiwa basically out of all the teachings vile ni kama tunaambiwa 10 years down the line. Ni kama unaambiwa hivyo 10 years down the line. So how old are you? How old are you? Umesema? Si useme, how old are you? 17? 16? 10 years down the line? 26? Sindio? Ama ninakosea? Kuna 15? Najua kuna wenye wanaingia college. 16? Really? Kuna 15? Ni ngumu. Tuko from 16, 17 kwenda hivyo. Na hata ukiwa 16 uko young, because most of you I'm sure you are about 20 nikiwaangalia hivi. So 10 years down the line unajua mahali utakuwa, si ndio? You know where you will be, the years you will be having then. So where do you want to be 10 years down the line? Where do you want to be 10 years down the line? Let's talk. It will be easy when we talk. Where do you want to be 10 years down the line? Mtu tu aseme, where do you want to be 10 years down the line? Na wenye najua majina zao, sasa hiyo ndio shida. Sababu ni nyinyi nitaita. The rest I don't know their names. You are lucky. Kama? Where do you want to... Oh, there is another Kama there. No, I meant this Kama. Mwenye ninajua kabisa. Where do you want to be 10 years down the line? Down the line. Yes. Yes. Okay. 10 years down the line nitachukua yenye nimesikia shouting married. Haya, 10 years down the line. Mary. 10 years down the line. Working and married. Haya, wacha nichukue wenye sijui. Our musician. 10 years down the line. Wangapi? Hapana. You must be specific. We said smart goals. 10 years unajua already utakuwa 30 kama uko 20. So utataka wangapi by then? Ukuwe na watoto wawili by the time 10 years are heading. Joyce, my sister, 10 years down the line. Nimesema watu wenye ninajua majina wako na shida. To be a professional chef. Wacha nichukue hapo kwenye ninasikia kwa nguvu. So 10 years down the line, we know where we want to be. But what is the roadmap? Okay, that is one. 10 years down the line, that is where we want to be. 10 years down the line, what do we want to be? 10 years down the line, what do you want to be doing? Whom do you want to be? 10 years down the line. It may look like ni century, ni vision 2030. Unajua tukisema vision 2030 ilikuwa bali. Sasa it is less than 10 years. Si ndio? 6 years now to come. Ndio vision 2030. Lakini tukisema vision 2030, I'm sure tulikuwa tumebakisha like 20 years. By the time we were starting vision 2030. Hata some of you are just maybe in baby class or something when we were less, actually not baby class, mlikuwa either mnanyonya or something like that. Tukisema vision 2030, we only have 6 years to come. So when we are talking of 10 years down the line, the roadmap starts now. The roadmap for your 10 years starts now. Hapa kwenye uko. So how do we get there? How do we get to a vision? I'm sure hata wenye sijauliza wako na kitu yenye umesema kwa roho, si ndio? Uko na kitu umesema yenye unaweza taka kukua. But how do we get there? This is what we want to learn very briefly, or to just discuss among ourselves. Who has a dream? Kama una dream usichukue mkono. Who has a dream? You know, a dream is a vision or something. It is not a dream that you slept and so ukikibizwa ama something like that. I'm talking about a vision. Who has a dream? Many people have dreams. It is very good to have a dream. But do you know there are some people who have dreams and they will die with their dreams? Unajua hivyo? Like mimi, when I just finished high school, my thought, I don't even think whether that was a dream or what. I wanted to be a mechanical engineer. I love doing what most ladies don't do. I love doing the negative. So I wanted to be a mechanical engineer. And I tried to apply, even Kenya Poly. And the rest. Hiyo time ilikuwa inaitwa Kenya Poly. Sasa hii inaitwa something university. The University of Nairobi or something. Of Kenya, whichever, to be a mechanical engineer. But of course I was discouraged and that. Today I'm an accountant. But I had a dream of becoming a mechanical engineer. Do you think I'll ever be an engineer, a mechanical engineer? Really? Chini ya gari na Aplon? Naniona? I might die with my dream. So ndio hiyo yenye nilikuwa nayo. If it was ever a dream, I will die with it. The same applies to us today. You have a dream. Mumechukua mikono nyinyi wote. But having a dream is not a problem. Bringing the dream to reality is the issue. Because Joyce wants to be a professional chef. Huku tukikuwa na nini yana tu advise, hata hafanyi na mkono. Yeye anasema Humphrey, wewe ndio utakuwa ukifanya chapo. Well, you know, like that, being a professional chef. But that is just a dream. You know, how do we materialize it? How do we make it to come to be a reality? I know there are some people in the past who dreamt to be musicians. Let me use the professions that we have here, like musicians. Kuna watu walikuwa wanataka sana kuwa musicians. Now they had that dream. Hata wakiona Rose Muhando, you know those our days. Rose Muhando was the key. Haya, nani mwingine? Esther Wahome. You know? Who else? Reverend Joyce. Ni akina nani wengine tulikuwa tunaona? Wambui. Yeah, Jane Muthoni. Nyabele. Was she Nyabere or something? Yes. Heze Dongo. Those were our musicians. So, mwenye alikuwa anataka kuwa musician, of course aliangalia hao na anasema I want to be a musician. If they did not follow up their dream, today, unless waende mahali waambie watu, nataka kuwaimbia na saa hizo ukuje na kayaba na whatever else, ujaribu ku-entertain watu, you are not a musician. You did not follow your dream. You did not pursue it. You know? Someone was telling a story. Akiwa kwa bank, unajua kwa bank sometimes kuna kuwa na line mingi kubwa ama watu tu wameketi, hata kama kuna kuketi watu ni wengi. So there was a guy, walikuwa wana shida wakigoroveshana hapo nje na watchman. So yeye anataka kuingia, nasema mimi nataka kuingia ni entertain hawa watu wako ndani. I am a musician. My aspiration was music. So nataka niingie sababu customer wameboeka huko sana. Mimi nikiingia ni waimbie ku entertained, wasitoke wa deposit pesa na nini munilipe. But sasa walikuwa wana shida. I mean, this guy is not even dressed well. Utapatia mtu tu aingie kwa bank ati amekuja kuimba. You know, you must have a contract even if you're going to sing, because I've seen banks kwenye like DTB, they have a guitarist or someone who sings Western life or something, Westlife songs, something. They are there, but they have a contract. Do you just stand at the door and start telling people you want to entertain them? No. And why are you not going through the contract way? Because that was just a dream. You did not bring it to reality. So dream versus reality. So what are you doing to make your dream come true? What are you doing now? You must pursue it. That dream that you have in your head, pursue it. Na kama unasikia ndio push. Hata kama umeambiwa from the head office, in case you guys are being sponsored, umeambiwa you must be a teacher and your dream is to be a journalist, or you must be a journalist and your dream is to be a teacher. Pursue your dream. Usikuje ulete certificate uambie nimewaletea ya journalist, sasa nimeendea ya teacher. Okay? Dream versus reality. The other thing is interest to what you want to be in 10 years. In school, do you have interest in even your career? Ama unaingiaga class, ni wenye wanaingia class hata hasikii mwalimu akifunza, they don't even concentrate. What they know is, Mary on the other hand, ataandika notes na nitachukua. You know, there are people who are like that. Do you have any interest in whatever you are doing? Because as much as we want you to be a professional, whoever, if you don't have that passion, if you don't have that interest, you will not grow in whatever you want to be. You will not. It is simple as that. Tutakuwa tu tukisema, yes, tulikuwa tunataka Mary akue our Ronald Fred. But of course huwezi fika hapo. Unajaribu diploma, unajaribu sijui nini, unaanguka. Because you don't have interest. Do you know there are some people who are not so bright, but when they have interest in a subject, unaona mtu, hata kama hajapata A, amesongesha. Have you ever seen such? Because of having interest. The right interest of what you are pursuing. Whatever you are doing right now, in college, in university, have interest in it. If, for example, today you think that there is a problem with management accounting, I don't know whether there is anyone doing that. That is a subject yenye iliniletea shida sana because it is full of theory. I don't like theory. I like calculations. So I'm imagining if there is someone who is pursuing that and is it is not okay with the person, just like it was not for me. And sasa uanze kusema hizo classes nitaskip, nitachukua hata notes because I never hear anything. Is that interest? No. You do not have interest in your career. And if your career says that you must pass, utaanguka tu. So you must have interest. Right attitude. You know, there are some people who do not have right attitude with anything. With anything. Mwalimu akiingia class, bad attitude. Ati unajua huyo mwalimu ananishukia. Nani alikwambia? Did anyone call you? Akakwambia anakushukia. Yeah? My parents don't like me. Sijui the guardians do not like me. Who called you? Kuna mtu alikupigia akakwambia mimi sikupendi. It is in your mind. It is an attitude. Hata specifically hiyo topic ilikuwa yako. Sababu hakupendi. Kama Waidhaje, ako wapi Waidhaje? Alisema alikuwa anafikiria watu hawampendi. You know? And it was in the mind. Kama alikuwa amepotea, akarudi, na bado akachukuliwa vizuri, nani hakuwa anampenda? So it was in the mind. Yes. So that's the attitude. We must change our attitude. And our attitude must be positive. There is someone whom we can give water. Unapewa maji, grass nusu. Of course utaona kama half empty. Sidio? See, of course it's half empty. All half, it is all about your attitude. All about how you perceived it. As in, huyu alinipea maji nusu, hata hapa vile tunapewa maji. Unajua maji inaweza kuwa hata vile tu iliwekwa huko, iliwekwa moja ikiwa nusu. As in, haijajaa kabisa, imefika mahali. But since ni Waidhaje alituserve hapa, hata alichagua. Akaona hii nusu aniwekee ni sababu hanipendi. Who said? Yeah? It was actually brought from wherever it's being filled to here. And I see Waidhaje aliweka. You know, that can be in your mind. The same applies to even when we were serving here. I'm sure kuna mtu amejiabia kwa akili yake, huyo alinipea kastiu kidogo, aliniangalia na sababu sikuwa nimetuma report. Kama mlikuwa mnaambiwa mtume nini? There is something mlikuwa mnaambiwa mtume. Aliniangalia na sababu sikuwa nimetuma, akaniwekea ka stew hivi, spoon ikiwa hivi. The ladies who are serving, even Timo and the rest, the guys who helped him, hakuna mtu hata alijua ni wewe unapitisha, because they were very fast doing to many other people. Si ndio? Walikuwa wanaweka wakiwaambia songa. Sasa wewe uliwekewa lini hivi sababu hakupendi? It's all in the attitude. Rose flowers. Ladies, we like flowers. Si ndio? Ladies, tunapenda maua. Nani amekupea maua hii last year? Nani amepewa, si kukupea? Nani amepewa maua last year? Last year mtu amekupea maua, whether Valentine ama wherever else, ama ulisimamia harusi ukashika maua. Guy. Mutina haya mahoa. Oh, my sister, you are very active. Tell me your name. Penina. Oh, Serena. Serena, ulipewa maua? Ya Lucy ama ya ingine? Sitasema ni ya wapi. Friendship. What type of flowers? Rose flower. It was a rose flower. So there is something that you are doing. So effort is force times distance. Sindio? Force times distance. Because huwezi sema umefanya any effort kutoa hii kitu hii naitanga nini? Pulpit. Kuipeleka pale na bado hujaisongesha kutoka hapa. Ukajaribu haijatoka kutoka hapa. Hiyo si effort. Umesweat, yes, but hiyo si effort. According to physics, effort is force plus times distance. Unaisukuma so inasonga, umefanya force na imesonga. So that is the effort. So what are we talking about here? Effort is you must move. You must move something. You must move yourself. You must move your glades. You must move the enthusiasm you had on something. This is effort. There must be effort in your career. Don't sit down and wait for miracles that when Pastor Charles said that he will come to your schools, that he will pray for you and get good grades while you're still sleeping. There is nothing like that. There are no miracles. There must be effort. You must, because it is a roadmap to our 10 years down the line. Sidio? 10 years down the line, you want to be an accountant. An accountant in a blue chip company. Sidio? Blue chip company, I mean, hizi zenye tunasikianga. Safaricom, ni gani nyingine tunasikia? Britam. There is no miracle. So you have to put effort. Watu wanasemanga tia bidii. Nasikianga hizo kwa mtaa. Mtu anaongea tu sijui kuna nini anakuwa sina pesa, asiulikopesha nini anakuambia tia bidii. So in this case, tia bidii. Sacrifice. 10 years down the line, for you to reach where you are, for you to be a professional whatever, you must sacrifice. Sacrifice that friendship that is not working. Sacrifice, there must be a lot of no's as opposed to yes. There are a lot of things that are happening in colleges and universities and even in high school. There is a lot of drugs. Nani hajui kuna drugs huko shule? Sikunazo. Ama ninaongea vitu zangu. They are there and they are being sold. You can decide to say yes or no. And we are saying we do a lot of no's as opposed to yes. And that is sacrifice. I know sacrifice has its definition. Because you have to do away with, it's an opportunity cost, if I'm not wrong, in simple term. If there is something that you miss for you to pursue something. If, for example, today, I got someone who does not have a lady, does not have a skirt, and does not have a shoe. I give you money. Just worth of either a skirt or a shoe. And you decide today to go buy a shoe. The opportunity cost is the skirt. As in, umekataa kununua skirt, ukaendea kiatu. But is that a normal person? Imagine huna nguo hapa. Then umeenda kiatu na kweli ni kiatu tamu, cause zile mnataka zinakaa hivi, ukitembea hata mtu unashindwa whether the person is flying or walking. Yes? So is that person normal upstairs? No. Because I gave you some money that can only fit either one item. But if you put on a skirt without a shoe, all the old shoes that you had, you just put on, tomorrow you will get, and no one will think of you as mad. Just go without a skirt. So you will think you as mad. Yes, so the same applies to us. There are so many things that we will do away with, and we'll say no to, or we will choose. There are so many things we will choose in whatever we go through or whatever we come across. So many things. Today you can choose to do away with friendship in school. That relationship, whatever you are calling relationship, you can choose to say no to it. Not because you have bad intentions or whatever, but you want first of all to concentrate on your education and good grades. So here, good grades is your skirt. But that relationship, it's your shoe, which you can do away with it and still find it in future. When my husband says that we met in college, we were old, we were all working. You know, those people who school when they are old, we were all working. It's not that we were young like you guys. I'm sure we met when we were that, right? We didn't meet when we were 20 or 21, no. So you can imagine. So it doesn't mean because he said we met in school and now you are very much putting that as a basis that hata mhubiri wetu alituambia walipatana shule. So ni lazima na mimi nitafute mtu shule. It's nothing like that. You know, we met when we were old enough. We were working. Even if we didn't go to that school, we would still be surviving because we were working. We had other professional background. I had already finished all CPA and I was a whole CPA. It's only that I had not done degree. Are you getting? So don't have pressure like unasikianga watu ama unaendaga kwa nyumba za watu unaona picha yao wakiwa na graduate wote wawili. Like if you come to our house you will see that. Sisi wawili tuli graduate pamoja, of course tukapigwa picha thanks to GOA because walikuja kutupiga picha JKUAT. Na tukapigwa zote wawili, so tuko na hiyo picha Reverend. But we were 30. When we were graduating, we were 30. Or one of us was that, maybe. Yes, so it is not now. We had done our professional courses and we had a career. Consistency. Consistency in everything. You know, if you say today you are a Christian, please be consistent. In even what you do, be consistent. Not just say that you are Christian today because we are here and we have been called by GOA that supports us. Then, when you go to those schools that are far from where anyone can reach, you are a different person. You know, you must be consistent on what you want. Even once you're done with your college, please be consistent with your profession. Unajua kuna watu wote huwezi jua wanatakanga nini in life. Unaona huyo mtu in undergraduate alifanya mass communication. Sina ubaya na mass communication, ni kusema nasema hizo zote. Alifanya mass communication in undergraduate, then went to degree and did strategic management. And went to postgraduate diploma and did and did theology. Huyo mtu ataajiriwa wapi jameni? Are you getting? If you want and you know where you are, na sina ubaya na wherever, I mean you can do all that, but kuna vile unaweza songa. Ukifanya master sasa utafanya nini? Doctorate. Utafanya a doctor? You cannot be even a doctor. You know, you can't even be a doctor. Maybe right now you're saying, nikimaliza hizi zenye tunapewa na GOA, yenye tunaambiwa nipate kazi, mimi nitakuwa engineer. Naenda kusomea engineer. Unless you are very very consistent. Na ukue, I mean umejitolea kabisa. Kwa sababu engineering will go for 6 years. Hiyo yenye unasema umalizana hii ya GOA, yenye maybe ita take 4 years, ndio upate kazi, ndio uachane na hizi zao ufanye engineering, it will take you 6 years. So consistency. If you are doing maybe teaching. Let me use faith. If you're doing teaching, you are in college or university doing teaching, then you can pursue something related to teaching. There are so many things. Planning and what in teaching, or in arts, in whatever. As in, with that, hata utachukuliwa kwa ministry haraka. Basi sasa anza kusema, kutoka hapo acha nifanye journalist, sababu watu wengi hapa mnafanya journalist. Sasa tutashangaa wewe tutakupeleka wapi? Are you getting? So consistency. So that is all that I had 10 years down the line. If you don't get anything out of this session, out of all the sessions that we had, please think about your 10 years down the line. Okay? 10 years down the line. From Sahi to 10 years. Then put a roadmap. A roadmap today will even consist of a budget. Yes. Once you get employed and you're thinking, Niki employee one nitapata, most of blue chip companies pay from 50,000 to 150. Hata tuchukue hiyo kubwa sana, 150,000. You are paid 150. What are the expenses that are waiting for you? Rent. Na sababu wewe unataka tukuone wewe ni wa blue chip, unaenda nyumba ya 20,000. Minus kwa 150 yako. Si ndio? Kutoka hapo there is a vehicle loan or something, sababu unataka tukuone na Subaru. Haya, vehicle loan mostly iko 25,000. Bado tunasonga. Haya. After that there is insurance for that car for whatever amount. Then unataka kuwa na airtime ya kupigia vitu zenye hata haziko, hata mvua ilinyesha Tumaini na hata huwekaangi huko, so you want airtime worth about 5,000 ya kufanya nothing, most of it. Hapo unaweka 5,000. You know, the budget continues until you see maybe saving yako after hizo vitu zote zimefanya na unataka kupeleka watu out mahali. So usisahau hiyo, uweke hapo chini, sababu unasikianga watu wanaenda wherever Fridays ama Saturdays, watu wakitoka church wanaendaga wherever, unataka kwenda huko. So toa hapo bado. By the end of the day, after umechukua tu pesa yako, huja kuwa na expenses za mwezi, umebakisha kitu kama 20,000. 20,000 hata hujafikiria kusave, hujafikiria kulipa help kama kuna mtu ako na help. Are you getting, all of you? So please know where you want to be 10 years down the line and start a roadmap now. Okay? God bless you. Thank you very much.